Hello and welcome to Sophia Temple Tarot. Let's go. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Breakfast Mix. Yes, let's go get it. Let's let's do something different. Let's end how we start. Let's end little. Let's start. Yeah. Let's end how we start. And let's start how we end. I just like to, for some reason, I don't know what's up with my brain. I do this sometimes when I need to like switch up some, like a routine or something like that. Like, let's say I end my day with a nature walk. I would start my day with a nature walk. I'll drop my kids off or whatever, and I'll go somewhere that's peaceful and just be walking. You know what I would notice too? Some of you guys, you are healers. You have this type of like contagious energy. Because I remember, this is part of the reason why I stopped filming in the park. Because I know my energy is contagious. Because I'll go to a park and I'm there, nobody else is there. Like, not a fucking soul. Or if they're there, they're like all the way like off in the cut. And I'll sit down and people see me, the whole deck, the whole kit. You know I always got my little stones. I've been doing this since I've been starting this freaking shit. Okay? Got my little selenite and my little amethyst. You feel me? I set it up like it's like a... Anyway. Like, and I'll be in the park. I grew up at this park. And I'm like, I know the places to go to where people don't go often. Like, yeah, there's a little trail, whatever, but to get to this trail, you gotta hike. You gotta walk, baby. You gotta walk. It's not a crazy long walk, but it's a little nice walk. And then you gotta go through another little mini trail, and then this little park area. And this park stretches from one part of the city to another part of the city, almost stretching to another state over. And out of nowhere, as soon as I sit down and start talking and start doing my thing, see, I'm cool with the squirrels. I told you I love the squirrels. Just don't fuck with me. They know not to fuck with me. The squirrels will look at me, assess the situation, and move out my way. I've literally watched, and I've done this. I've been doing these readings for a minute. Okay? And I will start to see humans. See, I be talking like I'm not a human. But I will start to see people start to come around me. And like, I have people and they see me like in the mid-sentence. I'm like, all right, so then she needs to stop fucking with you and she needs to get a life. And I'll be like in mid, and somebody will come up next to me. And when I start to see, I feel the energy before they come. So I'll pause my video real fast just to see how they will react. And I'll keep going. I'm like, yeah, And somebody will come up to me and be like, hey, how were you today? Like, I'm not in the filming. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. Like, I understand you want to say hi to me, but that's kind of like, it's kind of rude. Like, y'all see me in mid-sentence filming. I'm not in the woods by myself, secluded, to be around people. And if I see somebody filming on their laptop or their phone, I would common courtesy says, let me be quiet, let me go to the other side, let me do my thing. I'm talking about these motherfuckers will let their dogs come up to me. I'm like, bitch, this ain't 1960. Get your mother. Like, look, no, this ain't 1960. Y'all used to sick the motherfucking dogs on us white people. I'm not playing with you. No, don't put your fucking dog next to me talking about, oh, he doesn't bite. I'm sorry. No, I don't do that. Y'all be, no. Because one time a white man let a dog bite my daughter. And I was like, and it was in his face and he denied it. And I was hysterical. Because I knew if I would have did some shit, I would be the one to blame. And that's the country we live in right now. It's not to say, white people are bad. No, not saying that. No. But we do live in a racist society. And I'm not gonna lie, it's majority white people that come up to me when I'm doing these readings. They just come up to me, they let their dogs come up to me, and it's just ridiculous. So I feel more comfortable like this. I do. Like I said, one of these days I'm gonna go back, but I mean, I'm talking about, I'm underneath like a little hut, y'all. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. There's endless park benches, endless shade around. Dudes walking with their bikes, walking past me. They look at me and then they start walking towards me. They were walking over there. They were on the other side of the park. They see me, they walk, and they stand. I'm doing my fucking readings, y'all. They see me mid-sentence, 2 white men. They come with their bikes immediately behind me and start talking loud as fuck. Bruh. I'm like, either I'm like, it's an energy thing, and like I really did some work, and my energy is really that clean where people just are, like, I get bees that sit on my back. So I'm like, I know it's an energy thing, but then again, it's like, Lord, I can't be that cute. Like I'll be really saying that shit. I'm like, and I've been through trauma, like physical trauma, so I don't really look like how I used to look. But that doesn't matter. I'm still a baddie. I got 3 kids, and this was after the trauma. But I'm saying that for a reason. I'm like, some of you could be like starting projects or doing things, and it's not just white people either. I remember it was this black dude. It's just not as many black people. That's the only thing. We actually working during the day, so you don't see niggas during the day at the park too much. You can see them sometimes, but you don't see them too much because a lot of us be hustling like shit. But completeness. So I mean, I'm just, I'm kind of venting right now because I know I told you I was gonna go back to the park and the weather broke and I'm not there. I'm like, because they play too fucking much. Have they damn dogs? They just be sitting up there smiling at me. Hi! I'm like, you see me filming. If it was me, I have common sense. And I'm realizing common sense ain't so damn common, especially to a group of people who feel like they superior. So I realize it's a what you call it? It's like a situation where it's like, what you gonna do about it? Well, this is my version of taking control. I miss outside, y'all, but I can't take the rudeness. I can't, cause I be ready to kirk the fuck out. And how many times, like, if I actually filmed everything that was going on in the reading, when you see my face, you would see what I was talking about. I might do it one day. So you can see, because this happens all the time. I get to the park, nobody there. Then they come and they walk. It's a big ass park. They'll walk right behind me, knowing that they have nothing but space to walk in front of me. Like, I'm venting right now, but that's why you don't see me outside. They play too much. This is all the time. This is everywhere I go. This is not just the park. This is everywhere I go. And I'm like, Lord, if I'm a celebrity in the spirit, I'm gonna need bodyguards. Like I said, it's not just them, but I can't take it. I'm like, I'm the type of person, like, I may not be the nicest person anymore, but I still am very kind in nature. Very deeply kind. So if I see somebody doing something and it seems like, even if it's just yoga, I've had a white person come in, and I think it was on one of my readings, you can actually hear it. And I think I said something. And he, like I said, had the whole entire park. There's different places he can go. He comes near not mine, but he comes near the part where I am. And he starts playing his like flute or his guitar loud as fuck. Like, I mean, I'm like screaming. And I think I was saying that, I was like, oh, you're trying to like play your thing out loud. And they do it to taunt me. I get taunted a lot because I'm very beautiful. No matter what trauma, see divine confirmation. I'm very beautiful, extremely gorgeous. I know this. Why? I have 3 kids, and most of the women in my family are fat. I'm not being mean. I'm serious. I'm speaking facts. This is why I get a lot of hate. But I don't care, because I'm telling the truth. And the truth is uncomfortable. Oh, the fuck well. I'm not the reader for you. Goodbye. But I'm extremely gorgeous. So I understand why I get the attention. But have a level of decorum, have a level of respect, have a level of common decency and common sense. Be kind. Because you don't know who I am. And then the Spirit of the Lord has me to remember all my enemies that have fallen. And I told you, I am severely protected. A lot of the people that has me fucked up to this day are Mr. and Mrs. can't get right, or they're Mr. and Mrs. I'm taking a long ass dirt nap. A lot of my enemies are deceased. So, Spirit continues to remind me, not only am I protected, but I do have bodyguards in the Spirit. It's just that if in life it sucks, but like if you have to make some type of modifications to make yourself more comfortable, even if it's speaking up for yourself, because a lot of times I speak up for myself. But if I know I'm in the energy where I'm already, because I'm a recovering hothead, if I know I'm in the energy where I already can't take it, I don't put myself in a position. Like, I'm not going to go to the park today because I'm already on 1,000 and it's only 7 a.m. And I just woke up, but I'm on 1,000. I'm not going to the park today. Some people, not you, but I feel like if this is your karmics, if they're the nagging nesters and nagging Nellies, they're putting themselves in a position. I'm hearing petition. You could have like angels petitioning, or you could be petitioning something in court. Somebody put themselves in a situation where they were being so annoying, they are now being exposed. Might do something different the next time I go to the park, because I know y'all like, it can't just be all white people. Aha! I will show you. I will show you. That's what I will do. I'm not going to just, and I do honestly love being in my room, but I'm going to show you. So better than I can tell you. I'm going to show you. Because they love to do it until they get caught on camera. I've noticed this. Like, I've gotten kicked off a flight before. And that was by a black guy. And I was like, oh, you racist bastard. Because some people, although they're black, they don't like themselves. Because this country is very mean to us. Has a history of being mean to us in the US of A and most other places. And they hate themselves. They hate themselves. I don't hate myself. My mother was an activist. So and her mother was an activist, and it was an activist. So I'm third generation activist. I don't hate myself. I love myself. I wish my sisters and brothers would love themselves more. If I wanted straight hair, I lock my hair up. That's one of the blackest things you can do. I'm not even about to be bothered with it. Here you go. Slap some locks up in that bitch. Now you're going to be long forever, and you're going to get longer and longer every year. So I love my blackness. I love my brownness. Okay, I love me. I love me some me. I love seeing my sisters going out and expressing themselves. I went out to a day party recently, my first time out of like 7 months, and it was a bunch of sisters, and we was all looking fly, even the annoying ones. We was all looking fly. You know, we had our little sips, and we stayed to ourselves for some of us. Some of them grouped up, and they was in a little, group. Hey, the A girls, hey, and they was having fun. In the sun, it was nice. The weather was perfect. I finally found a new babysitter. Look, if I'm pulling cards and nothing's coming out, Spirit is telling me to keep talking. I'm trying to pull something, okay? Because I already pulled out completeness. Exploration and reverse. And we're not going to sit here and act like come on. We're not going to sit here and act like racism doesn't still exist. This is just me speaking about my own black human experience in America. This happens to me all the time, especially with them. All the time. It just gets annoying. Honestly, it just gets annoying. It's like, damn, bitch, I'm that bad. Like, okay, I guess I'm that bad. No, let me take that energy and go make some money and see how much tips I get today. Or let me go take that energy and cooks a nice meal for hubby and dressed in that little thing I know he likes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm that bad, let me go use my badness, you know? Like, fuck. Shit, my energy is so healed and let me go reach for the fucking moon. Maybe if anything goes wrong, I'll land amongst the stars. Like, you know, all you doing really is pissing me off yet boosting my fucking ego, because I'm not going to let myself be fueled up with just anger and frustration because I want to deliver a message to my collective. Nah, fuck that. I know I've been ranting for a second, but let me go ahead. And this is not no hate speech. This is a lot of our experience. We dudes, y'all like be getting harassed out this bitch. And we can't really do too much. And what do we call them nowadays? Karens? Oh, that's what it is. So that we have a whole name for people that do this type of shit. That will sit there seeing you enjoy yourself at a park, at a birthday party, and they will just come behind you, ask you what you doing. Somebody has asked me what the fuck I was doing before. Like, come on, man. I'm minding my business like you minding your business. You walk your dog. I don't have a dog to walk. I play with cards. Disclaimer, I'm a long-winded reader. I go off my storylines and tangents, but it always comes back full circle. All right. This is for entertainment purposes only, so let's have some fun. If it don't apply, let it fly. Use your God-given discernment and let's start the show. Not every reading is going to be the most comfortable reading. In order for us to grow as a people, we have to have these difficult topics. I lose subscribers because you don't like what the fuck I'm saying. You don't like the human experience I'm having. I'm not being quiet about my pain. I'm no longer being quiet about my pain anymore. So you're like, why don't we see you? Why don't we see you? That's why you don't see me. They harass the fuck out of me. They're worse than the squirrels. How can a fucking squirrel look at me and walk the other way? This is all the time. Not one time, and I've been doing readings in there for a while, has a squirrel ever like jumped on my table, or, you know what I'm saying? Not one time has a bird ever just jumped on my table. Not one time. What question? How the fuck does nature, animals that we're supposed to be superior then, know not to bother me while I'm doing my readings, but human beings, especially a specific kind, doesn't know not to do that? Or there's something else. Expiration in reverse, order in peace. Fake empress complete. So you had a cycle with a fake empress, could be a mother figure. I'm definitely going to title this as a rude girl reading because I don't give a fuck. I am tired of acting. This ain't the 60s. Oh, yes, Miss Sally, you go ahead and interrupt me. Oh, yes, I was just making love to my husband, but I'll go ahead and, I'll go ahead and bake you that pie. No. I'm like, bitch, this shit can make me a millionaire one day. And I'm not even talking about the money for real, because I do this shit for free. I'm not getting paid. If I get anything, it's through donations. I'm not getting paid for this. But one day I could. And to do that, I'm gonna need them to understand what I'm saying. Because sometimes when I pause the videos and I come back, I forgot what I said. So if you ever see me and I'm like, yes, because she, and then I come back and I'm like, yeah, y'all. It's because I had to pause it. I had to deal with my kids. I had to take something out the oven or whatever. I got distracted. And I'm like doing that, and then one person will do that, and then another person will see and they think it's okay, and then sometimes they will circle back around. Especially behind the camera. I'm like, bruh, look. It says calm down. All right, I'm gonna calm down. Calm down. I told you I'm on 1,000. So is a cycle completed with a fake empress? I'm definitely gonna put trigger warning. There's a cycle complete with a fake empress. They can't fuck with you no more. They can't use people to fuck with you no more because you're innocent. Calm down, because order and peace is coming back into your life. And this is order and peace. Can y'all see that? Can you kind of see it? I'm like, I would love to calm down. It's just knowing that every time I walk out my door, I prep me and my kids for whatever we're about to experience. Like I said, a white man let a dog bite my fucking daughter and saw it and denied it. But see, I'm not one to fuck with though. So I just went to my homie. I have a lot of friends that own businesses. So I went to one of them and let them know. But I ain't gonna phase you. Well, I'm gonna just pause right there. I'm gonna pause right there. And let them know. Nothing like, I ain't, sick of my the nigga. He ain't doing shit. But I just let him know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really, like, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Just know that. Just know that. I was like, yo. I filmed this motherfucker too. I was debating whether to put it on Facebook or not. I mean, I said Facebook. I filmed him too. Like after the incident, I just had to whip up my phone. So I'm not. What's the injustice? Put that back in. What's the injustice? It was like a stack of cards that came out. What's the injustice? For me, it's Black History Month every day. People say that shit. It really is. I live that shit. Wait, that's too many cards, Spirit. I need one card. What's injustice? Thank you. New view. So people are now seeing whatever your mom or your dad did to you or done to you. I said mom or dad, so it could be a dad. But fake empress, it could be a mother figure. People are now seeing this person like they're fucked up. Somebody named is Jennifer, Melanie, or Melody, Charles, Judith, Jessica, Maxine, Tabitha, Princess, Talia, Jenny, yeah. Sammy. It could be one of those names. Charlie, Mindy, Mandy, Frankie. And this is under creation in reverse. So one of these people cannot create mayhem in your life anymore. Change in reverse. Somebody's trying to change. Somebody could be trying to throw like energy to throw you off, and then it's King Fuckboy. Empress. This person cannot change whatever somebody's trying to change you from the empress to a fake empress. If this is a baby father, they want to blame the fact that you like smoke or drink. That's why you're a bad parent. But people, I mean, that shit is legal. That doesn't make you a bad parent. Only when you do too much of it. That's not saying that even that you're bad. I'm talking about like if you like doing that shit and you neglecting your whole life, like yeah, you need to get some help. But if you're not and you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're doing it in moderation, and this, only when you can't function, then yeah, that's not good. But if you can function, a little glass of wine ain't gonna hurt nobody. A little cigarette ain't gonna hurt nobody. Will not hurt nobody too bad in the moment. A little dark entities. So they can't do anything to you. I was like, they can't do anything to you in the physical. They can't do anything to you in the spiritual either. Ooh. Somebody is just trying to stop you from getting love. That's what it really is. They don't want you to get this love. It's like you going to court all the time, or you fussing with these people all the time. It's like they wanted you. They had to find a way for you to waste like excess time. It's like, okay, you can go to school. We're gonna try to make it hard for you on that. You can go to work. We're gonna try to make it hard for you on that. But love, if we know, like, does anybody know who they dating? First of all, and we're gonna take this deck because we know this deck be telling the truth. Why are they so fucking obsessed with collective? Oh my God, because your wish is coming true. If somebody you wanted a stable person, somebody to take their time with you, this is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. They know that although it's been a while, especially because they fuck around and they've been delaying this shit through magic and other means, you haven't been having time for some of y'all to even date, or you haven't been wanting to date, or you've been feeling discouraged. You think that's all you. Somebody said, yeah, be discouraged. Yeah, hate man. Yeah, be afraid. You think all of that is just you? It could be. But I'm not getting that's what it is. I feel like you getting help to stay in that energy. Because you don't see what you're doing. You can't say that you have a strong disdain towards something, yet then still say you want that something. You need to heal whatever is going on in you first. If you're doing that and you're on your journey, cool, bad. But you gotta really heal. You can't. That's like me saying, man, I mean, you could do it. You could do it. But it's like saying you hate work and then you trying to figure out why you're struggling to keep a job. Not to say that work is fun, but I'm just saying it's kind of like that. That's an example. You know, but I feel like for some of you, you're getting projected upon. Somebody doesn't want you to get this stable offer because they know that this person is coming with money. Why are they so fucking obsessed with you? Because you're on a new beginning. So this new beginning is bringing a person, money. It's bringing passion. Passion and desire, baby. A lot of passion. Wow, you got the Ace of Wands with the Three of Wands. That's the Four of Wands. With the Knight of Pentacles, they know that you're getting the love of your life. They know that if they leave you alone enough. Some people, they don't leave you alone because they feel like you're working on something that can get you somewhere. So and whether it's yourself, whether it's tarot, or can get you to help people, if that's your goal, it's still getting you somewhere, still getting you towards your goal. They don't want you to get your goals. They don't want you to move away. They don't want you to get a stable offer. Because they know that means that your life is balanced out. That everything they were trying to prevent 5 years or 4 years ago, they know it's coming into fruition right now. So they're trying to find another way to prevent it remotely. That's why I kept getting remote. But it's not working because this person may have long stints in the pen, long stints in jail. If you have a custody order out and you have like visitation or something like that, the kids don't have to see them for a long period of time. They're not in their like custody. It may be supervised visitation. You may be sending them to your like mom's house or your dad's house. If not, you may be going to the courthouse to get supervised visits. You may be only dropping them off on the weekends or whatever. I don't know how the fuck your situation is, but somebody does not like the arrangement. Even if they're not in your life at all anymore. And it's like these witches are losing their power. Like they needed a source. And some of it, the source was looshing off of your pain. And if they were like, if you had like kids, I don't know if your kids are still talking to the other parent. Their kids may not be saying anything. You may not be telling your kids anything. They don't even know what's going on with you. It could just be a normal ass week, and your baby father like, hey, does the mommy have a boyfriend? And the child's like, no. Are you telling me the truth? Yeah, she doesn't have anybody. She'd just be chilling. Whole time you got niggas. Like, nah. Whole time you could be dating somebody. What's the 5 or 10 of Pentacles? I'm 10 that's not their wish fulfillment for you to be fulfilled. That is so fucked up. For you to be healed. Yeah. That's not what they want for you. This is crazy. Somebody's equating you to like Kanye West. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Equate me to a motherfucker to speak their mind. One thing you can't say is that man don't speak his mind, whether it's right or wrong. That man speaks his mind straight up, and he ain't afraid to. Straight up. I don't care. I heard systematic oppression. That's what years of systematic oppression look like. One day you just can't take it no more. So, yeah, magician in reverse. Whatever magic, death. Oh, wow. They was trying to do some type of death magic. See, the magic is not working for you, so I got to go somewhere else. Somebody's facing death. It could be to their finances. It could be to them. It could be to anything, but they're facing death. I keep hearing sudden death. Somebody, they're not going to see it coming. They're not going to see it coming. They're not. It's just going to happen, and they're going to be like, too late. I was watching something for people that were like atheists that end up dying. When they died, they knew they was going to hell. It was way too late to repent. God gave the chance after chance after chance after chance after chance to get it right. After chance, God will give you but so many chances. We had the flood of Noah, okay? God would give you but so many chances to get your act right before he does a reset, a grand reset. And whoever or whatever that affects, it is what it is. At the time of Noah, it affected the giants. I'm feeling the grand reset happening. The people, the brides of Christ, the women of the Most High, the people that really earnestly every day is trying to follow Christ, my divine feminine. Some of y'all are getting married, or you're about to make the person you will marry. So these people are working together again. I told you somebody ain't done trying to unalive you. And if they can't physically get to you, they trying to do it spiritually. They could be trying to send death to your finances. If they know people and like, let's say you need government benefits. If they know people in the system, they could be doing shit to fuck with your benefits, to fuck with your whatever you got going on with that situation. You could be trying to figure out why certain things are delayed or payments are extra late, and they may not be trying to do anything about it. Just keep pressing on, and if there's nothing that can be done, but you just got to kind of start from where you are there, and they're able to help you where you are, just go ahead and do that. Do the best you can, and you know what I'm saying, just keep going, because this shit is not fair. If God says that you're supposed to be married by now, you're going to be married by now. Somebody wants to push it off to the part like, if they want to push it off, they want to do this, they want to manipulate it, but it's not working. It's not going to work. Yes, I told you it's not going to work. That's the first card that came out after that, working together. It's like why their backs are turning, they're working together. It's like they're like, yeah, let's do this and let's do that. The collective, you walking down the street. See that was a scene that said senorita walking down the street saying boom ba bee bee dee dee dum dee dee dee. It's like they over here talking and you walking down the street and then somebody says, hi. You want to go on a date? Cool, bet. And it's happily ever after while they over here plotting. I feel like that's how it's going to go. They distracting themselves with the bullshit. I don't know. I've never seen this before, especially when I'm going through where people are like literally watching me. I have to say, how did you see me? They're trying to figure out how do I know. And then when I tell them I'm psychic, I know. And I ain't going to lie, it's the same complaint. So I kind of logically understand, but I definitely seen downloads of this specific baby daddy, because I got two. continuously fucking with me. The other one, yeah, he fucks with me, but it's more spiritual, and he uses his mother and his grandmother. But yeah, I've seen it. I've seen them in my dream state. The other one has a female friend and other people that he utilized to fuck with me spiritually and physically. And his little girlfriend. I'm like, who can never see me? Mean as fuck to my son. It's okay. We already in the course. I already got a lawyer. We definitely on that shit. So don't even worry about that. Mommy don't play. Mommy do not play. And the bitch can never see me. I know that. I would crush her. And I'm not condoning violence, but I'm just letting you know. Like, she knows that. She saw me and she took my son's hand one day. He was getting dropped off to a school. And it was my baby father's week. And I was dropping my daughters off. And she saw me. I said, I called my son's name. And he was looking at me like, hi, mommy. She looked at me because she know what she did. You was with my baby father and you stole him for 6 months, right? You was supporting the shit, right? So I said, I called my son's name. She looks at me, she grabs my son's hand and starts to run. I said, don't you ever let anybody you better yank your arm from her. Don't you let anybody. She told me, I said, who the fuck are you? She said, I'm your baby father's girlfriend. Remember? I don't know what you look like. I don't know your name. I call you Hoist and Sauce. I don't know your fucking name. This nigga got you hidden because he know the way my family work. But I don't even know why he worried about that, because I'm not really the type of person. I'm the type of chick that go from zero to $1 billion. That's how I get my revenge. And be like, where are you now? That I don't really do too much. I'm out of that type of mentality. Like I told you, I'm a recovering hothead. I'm not about to pop off on you. Look, fight. I'm not. If you swing first, I'm swinging next. But I ain't finna pop off on you for real. I'm gonna talk my shit though. I'm gonna make you feel bad, but I ain't gonna do nothing for real. I'm gonna fight you with the court system and shit like that. And it stands for a judge, the King of Swords. Somebody is literally trying to fight you from like they're trying to stop you from. Let me see this. Let me see. Is this you or is this them? 2 of Wands in reverse. So when you were in this fighty energy, that they wanted you to be in this fighty energy because you became like you started to be in this. I'm gonna get you. But now you kind of backed off and you healed from whatever they did to you, or you're healing from whoever did to you, whether it's larger oppression systems, systems that oppress marginalized communities, or it's like your family, or both, depending on who you are. It's like you were healing from this. I've been watching a lot of white people crash out on the internet. It's all over YouTube. They're trying to figure out why we're not protesting, why we're not doing anything. Y'all don't fucking listen to us. It's very simple. You don't care about us. Even one white lady said, no black person should be, it's really dangerous for you to go out in the streets. Y'all, we get shot down. Y'all don't get shot. She said, white people, it's time for us to stand up and take their place and go ahead and protest in the streets for them. We not about to, for them. No. If you have something that you care about, it is not our responsibility to go fight for you. We are finally realizing that all the people we fighting for ain't fighting for us. That's what we realize. And we are just staying to ourselves. That's it. And we are just protecting us. That's it. Because we realize, and she said it's dangerous for us to go out on the street. This is coming from a white woman's mouth. She said we need to go out on the street. They're not going to shoot us down in the street, and they're not. And it's all over. They're like, why y'all so silent? Because when we was loud, y'all act like y'all still didn't hear us. It's very simple. So you go do it. Somebody doesn't like that you healed from this fight. You got some type of, the reason why they fought you, it was because of this card right here. This is from marginalized communities to just little old you. This is why they fought you, because you're getting some type of victory. They don't like it. And Five of Pentacles. Somebody's being left out in the cold. Because their divination isn't working. The magic isn't working. That let people know that it was okay to fuck with the collective. If the collective is getting beaten and they deserve it. No. The cycle is complete. You're protected, divinely protected. You're in your own world now. This is what they try to stop. It's like they all have their own world, whether it's terrible. They all have their own beds, whether they have to lie in it or not. They have a bed to lie in. Just because you build your bed off sandpaper, brick, and motherfucking sheds of glass, that has nothing to do with me. I built my bed Tempur-Pedic, and that's how I like it. That's how I like it. My body feels amazing every time I get up. Somebody's feeling really weak right now. Somebody's feeling untamed right now. Somebody feels a belligerent right now. So if you see somebody and they're like, and this is like one of your enemies, like, just know they only feeling like that because they're losing. Look, they're hot, we're cool. Like Bob's Burgers, they're hot, we're cool. I hate what's going on in America today. I hate this fucking war. I don't understand it. We knew that Bush did it back in the day for oil, and we found that out, and we were like really mad. And like, what is the difference? I'm not trying to get political, but it really hurts my heart because I remember how scared I was in 4th grade when I heard we were going to war, and my teacher was it 2nd grade. It was it was Miss Lucas. It was 2nd grade, and I remember my teacher. She disobeyed school rules, and she put us in a prayer circle. This is when they first took the church out. They officially took the church out of school, and she said, "I don't care if I lose my job. Y'all all get up. We're all praying." Oh my God, I'm about to cry. Because I remember I was so scared. We just had the Twin Towers. We just had the Pentagon, and my teacher said, "Fuck this shit. Everybody get up. We all finna pray right now." And I remember all of us, we listened. We didn't snitch. We didn't tell. We just all got up and we prayed. And we was like, "Please, Lord, don't let it be a war. Please." It still happened. But we tried. My mom was happy because she got a stimulus check. She was like, "Woohoo." Yeah, my mom, she's the type of activist that later on you find out in the background white people was paying her off to keep the system the same way. That's the type of she's a betrayer. Yeah. My aunt calls her a pretender. So you can see, bitch is fake. So some of y'all, this is a mother figure that sees that you're getting love. And they keep trying to work with people to stop you, but it's not working. They feel left out in the cold. And they feel like an old-ass witch because their divination is no longer working. The cycle is complete. You broke something. You broke the chain. I broke the chain. This is Chain Breaker by Deitrick Haddon. You might want to listen to it. Chain Breaker. You broke it. You broke a generational curse that had your family chained and bound to a certain type of, like, could be outcome or a certain type of it's like maybe somebody in your family, I don't know, they could have made a pact with an entity and you were sent to break that. So this is not hate speech. It's not. This is literally speaking on the human experience on people that they tried to bury, and they forgot that we were seeds. They said people don't eat the peaches in Georgia because of how many, they grow really beautiful, but it's because of all the black bodies that they've lynched. That's what Black Leaves by Kirby. Black leaves on the Mississippi River. The ones that got drowned. Black leaves in the Mississippi choir. She was talking about the there's even a song by Billie Holiday it's called Strange Fruit, and she was talking about the hangings. It was I think it's Billie Holiday or Ella Fitzgerald. I think it's Billie Holiday. Strange Fruit. This is real shit, and it's still going on. Like I said, if it makes you uncomfortable, then I'm not the reader for you, baby. I'm still an activist. I'm just choosing a different way to do it. Like I said, I care about everybody, but I got to put my people first. They need it. I was just watching Wendy Williams, and she was doing it too. She had segments on her show, but she was like, we're not going to sugarcoat it. And Suzanne, when she was a white woman, that was like her bestie on the show. But she was like, we're not going to sugarcoat, like, we don't go through it. And that's true. Them's just the facts. We go through it. We don't just wake up and go to work. We got to wake up and say and pray and hope that, you know, shit go well. And I feel like that's why black people have so much fun, because it's like, we survived another day. Let's live it up, because we don't know in this racist ass society when it's going to be our last day. I think that's why we have so much fun, because we actually live life, for a lot of us, like it's our last day. We actually love, because we don't know, God forbid, if they're going to try to Trayvon Martin our son. We fight fiercely so that they don't. And who is they? Okay. Somebody feeling really weak right now, because not only the cycle complete, but you're back. We're going back. You're going back to what you were doing before this shit happened. Things are balancing out, but you're also getting angelic assistance. 3 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody, can they not come with the collective? Yeah, somebody can't come with you, because they don't have the strength to endure all the things that you had to endure. Yeah, baby, you getting the fruits of your labor. Somebody wants to come in like, well, maybe if I come in leading with the D, I can get the collective. That's not going to get the collective. Some people think that, I think some people think that certain females are desperate for love, when I feel like, I just want to have a good time, turn around. Like, you, like, for some of you females that are single, or my ladies, my ladybugs, that are single, and I wouldn't say you're ready to mingle. I feel like you're just mingling right now. It's the people that think that they're going to come in for a hanky-panky time. I don't think they know that, like, you're cool with, I mean, even if you do it, like, you flip the script where if they think that they was going to just hit and dip on you, you the type to hit and dip on them. It's like 2-3 days go by and they're like, hey, what happened, stranger? You're already talking to somebody else. You're like, what? I mean, hey, what's up? Oh, so you, like, you don't, like, that was fun. Okay, yeah, that was fun. What's up? Well, do you want to do it again? I don't really think I have time this week or next week. I'll let you know. Oh, okay, well, I mean, can I talk to you? Would you want me to take you out for lunch? I kind of am already eating right now. Not to say to play with somebody, but I feel like you're just, like, once you peep that they're not taking you seriously, you just, you reciprocate the energy. And I feel like that's what's happening right now, especially with our people. Oh, like, y'all ignored us all these years. All we're doing is the same thing and you're going crazy. It doesn't make sense. I feel like even to people around you, your family, your friends, all you're doing is the same thing they did to you, was ignoring them. Lovers, they don't want to act right, you're just ignoring them. They don't want to be right, they're not on your level, you're just like, whatever. It's like you're gotten to the point where you're not so butthurt about it anymore. Yeah, you healed. The things are not so hard for you anymore. A lot of the burdens have been released. Wow, a lot of burdens have been released. Even the burden of, man, if the Fire Nation didn't attack me in 2024, I would have been da-da-da-da-da. You're doing what you need to do to become da-da-da-da. You're not letting what happened in the past affect you anymore. You're not. Oh, wow. Not even. Somebody heartbroken because of this. They're like, oh, why don't you just look at me? Look at me. Touch me. Touch me. Love me. No, you're a bummy. No. You was cool with trying to see collective bummy forever. No, you're weirdo. It's like try to write your storybook and then found out that you were actually the author. They try to write a book and say that you wrote this book. But the whole time you didn't. They wrote the book for you, and then they try to put your name on it. Like, this is the book of tragedy. No, this is actually the book of success. Yeah, somebody's under judgment. Spirit is calling judgment. It's Hierophant with the judgment. The Most High is calling judgment on somebody. Oh, in the form of backfiring. So he's like, okay. Doesn't the Bible say, like, treat people how you want to be treated? So they treated you horribly. So guess how they about to be treated? Okay. Y'all here with me? I want to see them likes and them I want to see them likes and them subscriptions. Because some people say subscribes. And I'm like, huh? I thought it was subscriptions. But then again, I'm a grammar head. Like, I was hooked on phonics. Like, yeah, I was one of them kids. So, like, my mom, she was like, you got to be, she said, you have to be 10 times better than them to get half of what they have. So a lot of things that I know it very thoroughly. Like, I was trying to tell my homie, like, he's trying to start some type of business. And I was asking him, because he's Caribbean, does he have pepper sauce? And he was like, I'm not trying to make things difficult. And I was like, what Caribbean opens up anything without pepper sauce? And I was like, I'm being difficult, but you're asking me for money to no. And mind you, I have 2 certifications under my belt when it comes down to food. And I was like, I wanted to tell him, stop telling people that you get it in fresh every day. Because it's not about you getting it fresh, it's how you store it. And if you don't have a license to know how to store it or know what you're doing, you can get people sick. And that's what they want to know. They want to know you know your shit thoroughly. So I wanted to tell them stuff. But if I'm being difficult, I'm going to go ahead and keep my fucking knowledge to my motherfucking self. And you have fun selling that shit. I'm like, difficult? Because I have an opinion? Because I asked for pepper sauce? I bet if a white bitch or asks for pepper sauce, she'll be like, oh, no, we don't have that. But, oh, all I asked was for pepper sauce. And I was being difficult. I said, you got pepper sauce? He said, I'm not trying to make things complicated. I need to retire like yesterday, and I want to move to Africa. I have family there. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Even my aunt said, she's like, you need to get out of America. They do not love you here. And she's from Liberia, like born and raised. Didn't come when she was 10. She came when she was like 40. She said, they do not love you here. She said, Africa will love you. I know, because the Africans love me now. Most of the homies are African. Something's bad. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yo, if you hear a bunch of horns go off this week to the next 4 weeks, between 1 and 4 weeks, if you hear a bunch of horns go off, even like random horns, like just horns, like if you hear a lot of horns, like why am I hearing so much horns? That is an indicator that this judgment is here. Something is backfiring for somebody. She says she wrote that song Kirby Black Leaves and that whole album as a love song or a love letter to her ancestors that had to endure all those lynchings, endure the racism, endure Jim Crow, endure slavery. She wrote a basic love letter to her ancestors. She's smart. She's very smart. If you know about spirituality, that is one of the best ways to do it. 6 of Pentacles in reverse with the wow. So you're getting wish fulfillment while the person that was supposed to, whether it was your mom, your baby daddy, your best friend, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, or a plethora, like all of them, whoever this pertains to, all this shit is backfiring. If somebody didn't give you money, somebody's not giving them money. If somebody didn't give you shelter, somebody may have to go to the shelter because nobody wants to shelter them. They keep fucking up people's houses or something. If somebody was trying to stop you from getting money like now, they can't get a fucking dime. Like a job or whatnot, they can't get nothing. You could have had a job, and that could be an indicator to them, or you could have a job now, and that's an indicator to them that the spell work is broken. So that goes back to them. If it's a situation where somebody didn't want you to have enough money for like your children, or vacations and stuff, you're going to have money for that. And for some of you, the way it's going to come, you may have money to pay your bills and do things nice for yourself, but let's say you don't have enough for a vacation. You could be like saving for a vacation, continue, of course. But it's like your person is going to come in, because I got vacation like two readings ago, or a reading or two ago, whatever. They're like they can't go on a vacation. Their girl is like, oh, why you don't take me nowhere? Why you ain't take me nowhere? I don't never take me nowhere. Bitch, I don't got the money to take you nowhere. She's like, you broke bum ass nigga. Yeah, why you over here like, oh my gosh, I love Ireland. It's so nice. Or I love Africa, Kabulan. I love Miami. Oh my gosh, this is so nice, babe. Thank you. Some of you guys, is like your life is going to be a vacation. Or that's the type of mentality you're going into, like this new era of you, which I love. I like that. This new era of you. That's like officially we're in a new chapter. We already started writing. Okay. Even if it's like SpongeBob, you remember he was writing, he had to write the essay, and he spent all his time writing a fancy ass letter T. But then he got on his shit and he stopped being distracted. And then he was like, you can't. And it was like, what do you not do at a stoplight? And he said, well, you shouldn't eat ice cream at a stoplight. Then all of a sudden, all these ideas came to him, and it just started flowing in so easy. And I feel like that's what it is. That's the name of the game for you, collective. Things is going to start to flow in a bit easier. I'm not going to say everything's going to be easy, but things are going to be a bit easier, because certain people were literally putting in blockages, spiritual blockages for you. Can you imagine hating your niece or your daughter so much that you go to an Obeah man, or you go and you look up how to block them? You see what's successful and you continuously do it. Then you go to their spouse, you start wrongful propaganda about them, and then you teach them how you block them, and then they start doing it. Then they put in what they know, and then they start, and then you feel like you completely underwater. Underwater. That's Vibes Cartel. They free the world, boss. So 3 of Cups, yeah, you're going to be celebrating. Wow, that's immediately after the 10 of Cups. This is good. This is really good. It's like moving in a house and then going to vacation. It's like, now that we move in, let's go on vacation. Let's go to somebody's hotel and trash it. Yeah, I love that shit. I love that shit. I love that shit. Okay, not so bad when we got to pay the $200 fee. But bad enough where they're like, but then we're going to clean it up at the end. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to try to do too much, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to have a nice time, you know? Somebody got a cousin or a bestie that's not doing so well. They don't smell good, feel good, look good. They're not successful, sexy. They're not single. So you're not doing good, but you got somebody in your life. That don't make no sense. You need to let them go. Somebody not doing well while you're, on the other hand, doing very well. If you put you or whatever femme energy, if you're a female, you know you got like a cousin or aunt or like a younger, this is giving younger, maybe somebody around your age, or a friend, they're not doing so well while you are. You could be in your masculine energy if you're a feminine, where you're like, yeah, I gotta get to this bag. Somebody's a Pisces, they stuck because you celebrating. You see these people or this person, this baby dad, for who they are. This Emperor in reverse is under judgment. So this is a baby daddy. He's getting severe judgment, because if he had got the downloads and spirit showed him that he was supposed to be with you, he's supposed to treat you right, now they about to go through it. And this is how it is. They about to go through it in the form of you selling off the karma waters with somebody else. Oh, baby boo, they obsessed. They are toxic as fuck. And they got somebody else. But she knows she ain't you. Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. In reverse though. In both in reverse. Ooh. So somebody is getting, it's like the energies are going back. So if you were feeling like heavy and hurt and this person was feeling light, you're feeling lighter while this person's feeling heavy and hurt. And that's why they're going so crazy. That's why they want to harm you. That's why, because they were doing so much fuck shit that was working. To see that it's not working, they can't gang off of you. It's like a spoiled ass brat and daddy cut them off. They have to get off of mommy's teeth. Or tit. They gotta get off. There's no more. I say no more nuns. No more, you can't have no more nuns. I still, like, my baby is 5 and she still be, I'm like, bro, ain't nothing in here no more. I can't give you nothing even if I wanted to. I can feel the shift. Yeah, somebody, they feel like, oh, what is the wrong decision they made? What was the mistake? The mistake was putting magic on you and it going back on them. That's why I said spirit is, the judgment is in a form of backfiring. They could have done up to 8 things to you. It could have been up to 8 people that came up against you. What else did they do? They did magic when people realized that you were actually moving forward in life. They did something like a reversal, and they had to actually. They're weak. Anyway, they did something like a reversal. Because if you got to feel like, I don't want to say because I don't want to get anybody no ideas. I'm like, I mean, because I have witches. I have African witches in my family. I know witches. And half their witchcraft is a lot about the mind. You don't really have to do stuff. It's just knowing that you're a weaker mind and they know how to manipulate you. They know how to get what they want from you, even if you don't want to give it to them. It's in the mind. It's in spells. But they practice it so long that they do it like it's like that. And they got what they want. But it never lasts. What's the 3 of Pentacles? So they working against you restlessly. They staying up to work against you. But you keep winning. You keep working. Nah, this is protected. They're not getting a wish fulfillment. They're not going to get it. They're not going to get what they want from you. If they want to see you down, 10 of Pentacles. That's the worst you can do, and that's the best you can do, and that's really good. Generational wealth. Come on now. They're mad because they can't leave no generational wealth. They feel like, I mean, if you start now, then maybe you could. But they feel like they're not going to be able to do it like you, because you'll be surprised at how many people was copying you. And because they don't have access to you, when you pop out and people see you, they're like, wow, the collective look great. I had to download, like, somebody's mother figure went as far, like, let's say you have a, like, y'all know me, I be like, sometimes I be wearing dark colors, rock and roll t-shirts, all black, you know what I'm saying? I kind of got this little fake punk Afro rock, like, real chill, you know, kind of style, like, I like rock and roll t-shirts, if I'm not wearing all black, or, like, I just like dark colors in general. Earth tones, but it's giving me like somebody, your mother tried to steal your swag. I had a download where somebody's mother tried to put on an outfit that like you would wear, but they didn't look good compared to you. They looked like they was trying to look like you. Like the clothes was wearing them. They weren't wearing the clothes. Yeah. I'm hearing systemic racism. Somebody tried to create a world where they were like your oppressor based off the world they lived in. So they have the blueprint because it goes on today. So they said that we can be their, kind of sort of like we can be their oppressor. Then just like black people in America, it's going to be hard for them to make it. So somebody was like, let's be their present. This could be your family. You could be black and this was your family. We could be their oppressor. We can make them work for us. We can get all their money, like tax them. We can get this, we can get that, and they can't get shit from you. Somebody is not healing. They fucking up. They're not the star. They're lie, slander, and gossiping. Oh shit, look at this. It's like somebody's like, yeah, and the collective digs up their nose and eats their boogers, and then bam, the truth comes out. No, the fuck they don't. This is almost immediate. Somebody did not know that the truth was going to come out this fast. So somebody spent the last 3, 4, 5 years doing propaganda. Let's just say that some people got custody over their dog. Let's just say you and your ex, y'all got into it, you broke up, you left the house, you want custody over your dog, but you feel like this person is mean to the dog and they do it on purpose because they want to hurt you. It's getting illuminated. And now you took the dog, you got full custody of the dog, and the person's pissed off and they're telling everybody that you are who they are. But now everybody's question is, why is the court saying that that's the opposite? Why are they saying that you are actually the one that's doing this shit? Why are they saying you the one that's doing this shit? Why? You can fool some people some of the times. You can't fool all people all the time. Truth is coming out. You're happy. You're on your path. So people are now seeing that you're actually on your path. There's a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, somebody in their feminine energy, or a feminine Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus that is being highly immature. They're being emotional because they fucked up and you left. This could be your aunt. This could be your mother. You're in the Ten of Pentacles again. Ten of Pentacles again. You left for your Ten of Pentacles. You left to create abundance for yourself and for your future kid, for your kids, future kids, and your great-grands and grands and great-great-great-great-grands. It's somebody who does not know how to do that, but they know how to steal it. And they don't even know how to do that. They try to thief from somebody that you can't thief from. You can't do that. Somebody is pressing, you're pressing through this witchcraft. They want to know how you know. Because we can feel it. We are tapped in, bitch. It's a mother figure and an aunt. They could be trying to tag team your ass. Or this is a grandmother and a daughter, like a mother and her mother. They see that you don't give a fuck. If this is your baby father's grandmother and their mother, they say you don't care about their son, grandson no more. Justice. You're not crying over them. So if they was using your emotions as a energetical cord to, it's like unleash hell upon you, they can't do that. They can't even, they could be having car issues or they may lose their car. They can't travel towards you. Somebody's being naive. They're being silly. They're thinking like a toddler. They can't believe you actually changed. If you were more reactive instead of responsive in the past, you were now more responsive than you are reactive, and they don't like it. Times where you would have like popped off or cussed out or did this or did that, you're no longer doing that shit. Because you know it's not going to lead you to what you want. They do not want you to get the stable offer. But you have done the work to get out of this tower moment in order to have a stable offer. You are no longer going through their weird ass obstacle course. You said you're done. When you said you're done, you were serious. And it's all in the mind, right? So you made up in your mind that you're done. Ten of Wands in reverse, you're not going through no damn obstacles because of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, bitch nigga wants you to. King of Pentacles in reverse, broke ass. I'm hearing garnishing wages. Somebody about to get their wages garnished. Somebody owe child support, garnishing wages, or alimony, or spousal support, or they owe you money from destroying your property, something, or taking something from, I don't know. Somebody wanted you to be in that position where you had to pay them out. Oh, wow, if I'm burping, I just ain't tripping. But this is not what it is. This is a man that want to be taken care of. This person is, they like men. They use women as a beer. Your Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, and a narcissistic mother figure who stopped a romantic offer of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio from coming towards you, possibly when you were younger. They know somehow. And somehow, I don't know, they're not getting any money. They're not getting any love. This mother figure could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody they try to win at all costs, but they lost, and they got to lay this illusion to rest. You may have other options, and this person is not one of them. They got to let it go. Not all of this because somebody wanted to be chosen after they worked so hard to kick you out their fucking life. Anyway, that's all I got for you, collective. I got to go take y'all nieces and nephew to, I said nieces and nephew. I got to take the kids to school, y'all. All right, see you guys. Love you.